this record. All right, so is my screen visible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. So just go over with this one real quick. Okay. So everything is pretty much the same. So probably you guys already seeing this, a lot, as my format, as your classes in in our previous classes, previous courses. So here is a short welcoming, message, and then about me, simply my name, and then the way of being delivering this subject is your ODL. And here is a course overview of this subject, where this is simply the description of the subject and then the course learning outcomes. Well, let me just read this one. So it is a fundamental relationships in circuit theory, mesh and node equations, resistivity networks, network theorems, solution of network problems using Laplace transform, transient analysis, methods of circuit analysis, and yeah, so those are the topics that will be discussed under this subject. But at the end of the day, let's say once you're done in this subject, you'll be able to discuss or understand or simplify or solve the following. So number one is you will be able to understand the different DC circuit electrical parameters and concepts. You will be able to solve the different DC circuit electrical parameters of a given circuit. You'll be able to simplify a network of linear electrical components in application, different theorems and methods, and lastly, you'll be able to solve, of course, problems in the application of different principles, theorems, and laws in the DC circuit. Okay, so just do take note that in electrical circuit, we only deal with DC. So that is why you are seeing a lot of DC circuit right here. Okay, so you might probably ask, so we are going to learn about AC circuit. So that will be on electronics. Okay, after this subject next term. Okay, and then we have one available ebook. So I just checked. Supposedly there's two ebook for this subject. The other one is the second edition that came from Charles Siskin, but I just checked the link a while ago and it's not working anymore. So I just simply removed that one. Anyway, this one is still a helpful ebook. It's quite similar with the the second edition that was made by Charles Siskin. But yeah, this one is also pretty helpful. I think they are pretty much the same. Though this is not the book that I'm using, so I'm really using the book of Charles Siskin. Okay, so this one was made by, it's also Charles, but it's not Siskin. So it's Charles Alexander and then Matthew and Sadiku. So yeah, by Sadiku and Alexander. So just check this one out later, or you can download this one actually, so you can have your own copy. You will see here the basics of basics. Okay, so yeah, just check this one out later on. So this one also includes some AC examples, or call this one basics of ACs. Okay, but doesn't really focus on AC. This one's more focused on theorems and principles in solving a circuit in DC circuit. All right, and the rest are the same. So these are the do's and don'ts during inside of the class. And then if ever that we have a transfer in here, so feel free to watch this video. So do we have a transfer, right? Or let's say a returning student who's it's the first time in using the canvas. So just check this video just in case that you don't know how to navigate things on canvas. Okay, so you guys already know me. Maybe I've been the instructor since you were first year, first time in UC. So nothing has changed, everything's still the same. So this is my complete name. So again, you can call me Sir Den, Sir Mel, Sir Paul, or Sir Saavedra. Okay. And then yeah, I also graduated at UC, and then here are my areas of interest. Again, so nothing has changed. So it's still web developing, under developing, robotics, IoT, and then machine learning. I hope we're clear with this one. So do you guys have a question so far before we proceed to the syllabus?
None, sir.
Question? If none,
None, sir.
you can just give me a quick thumbs up or use your mic. It's a lot better that I'm hearing your voices. So I guess none anymore. So let's now proceed to the syllabus. So again, everything's pretty much the same. It's just that, of course, the content is now different. This one is a 3-unit lecture, 4 hours per week. And then, of course, you must have already finished the subject before taking this subject. So we have the same course description that you have already saw on our homepage. We have the same course learning outcomes, which you have already saw again on the homepage. And then here is the most important part under this syllabus, which is the course content. So again, from week 1 to 6, so before it's only week 1 to 3, since we have a half term only of this subject. But since we are now, at full term, so we now have from week 1 to 6. So we're going to discuss everything right here, these modules or these topics. And then those topics will serve as your, as coverage of your midterm exam. Okay. So I will not be reading them anymore one by one, but to make it short, so it's starting from the Ohm's law and then the basics of power, heat, energy, and then the types of sources. So you will see here that, well, including this one, week 10 4. So this one is also a little bit different from the week 1 and 2's network laws. We have two, the Kirchhoff's law, which is divided into two also, the KCL and then KVL, or the Kirchhoff's current law, and then the Kirchhoff's voltage law. And then we have another law, it's also a network law, which is the Maxwell's loop, mesh, or current method. So those are the ways or the laws for you to be able to solve a certain circuit. And then the rest, you will see here that starting from week 5 up to week 12, so they are now mostly theorems. Okay. So whatever you guys are doing right here from week 3 to 4, on how to solve a series and then parallel. So you're going to apply different theorems depending on, the circuit. So which one is the best suitable theorem for you to solve that circuit? So yeah, you will learn those different techniques and tips on what to choose. Could be Millman's theorem, could be Thevenin's, or could be a source transformation, etc., etc. All right, and then of course from week 7 to 12, whatever topics will be discussed under this will be the coverage of your final exam. Okay, and the same, we have the ebook right here that you have already saw on the homepage, and then the basis of evaluation. So you guys already know this one. Everything that is you're doing under this module right here under the assessment, quiz, assignment, sit works, activities, anything. So all of those, will be recorded, and then that is where we are getting your participation in class. Okay. And then, of course, successful completion of all the requirements of the course. So in here, of course, you have to finish the midterm exam and then the final exam. So let's just see that you're getting a high score in everything, but you miss taking the midterm exam or the final exam, then of course you will get a grade of INC. Even though let's say, the computation of your grade is already 90, 85, but you miss one examination, then you will still receive a grade of INC. So just do take note on that one. Those are our major requirement for this course. Okay, and then the last one, it's the standard grading system. So it's still the same. So nothing has changed for past 3 years, I guess. So we'll start with midterms, no problem anymore. So this is how we compute your midterm. This is how we compute your tentative final score. And then this is how we get your final grade. So based from your final score, if it's already 60%, then expect that you will already get a grade of 75. And of course, if it's above than that, say 65 or 70, then you will probably get a grade of 80, 81, 82. Okay. So yeah, it's not 50% is equal to 75. I hope you guys already know that the passing score at UC is 60%, not 50%. All right. So I hope we're clear with the syllabus. Any question or clarification so far?
None, sir.
None, sir.
Great. So, well, if you guys don't have a question anymore, then I guess we can now proceed to the modules. Before that, I forgot to mention one thing, which is the students orientation. Just in case that we have a transfer right here. If you have a lot of questions regarding with the canvas, why not go here first? This students orientation. So you will see here what is this LMS, what is this canvas all about, what's inside the canvas. And then if you have a question specifically on say under module, under assignment, quizzes, etc., etc. So feel free to check this one first. So your question might be already listed in here, and then the solution is already posted in here. Okay. And just in case that you have a question regarding probably with our IT department, I mean with our MIS, not IT department. So you can message them right here in our or here at itss at uc-bcf.edu.ph. So this is their email wherein you can uh, tell your concerns or issue regarding in using the canvas. Okay, so that is just a quick student orientation. Okay, so moving on. So let's proceed now to the modules. So let's start under week 0. So whatever we are doing right now is actually the course information or video already. Okay, so this one is blank since we are still having that one as we are having this meeting right now. So once we're done with our meeting, I'll just upload the video and then post the link right here. Okay, so this is for those who are not here today. Okay, so they will just probably watch this video to see what is the update, okay, or what happened in this first day of meeting of ours. So sorry that we wasn't able to meet last week since, as you guys may already know, still enrollment, and then the loadings is not yet that final. So that is why I only was able to update only this one, probably Tuesday or Wednesday. So that is why I wasn't able to meet you guys last week. Anyway, so we'll try to catch up with whatever we have missed with that one meeting. And then for the second one, we have here the link to synchronous session. So in here, you will see, of course, the link, the Zoom meeting link where you can join in our meeting. So you can go here to announcements since I now also post here the Zoom meeting link. So you can check this one out right here, or this link to synchronous session. You'll see the date and then the time and then what could be the possible topic that we'll be discussing on that specific meeting. All right. And the next one is your exam schedule. So in here, your midterm exam will be on June 21. So this is already a sure thing. I think this one is Tuesday. Yeah. So I hope there is no conflict schedule regarding with this one since, as you guys already know, we are only meeting every Monday. That's 3:30 to 7:30. I hope that, oops, this one is at 7:30. My apologies for this one. This one was supposed to be 3:30. That 7:30 is for the other section. Yes, Mr. Lazaro, this is a full-term subject. Okay, so that is why your final exam will be on August 6th. Okay, if this is a half term, then of course we will end at exactly, a 1 month and 15 days only. Anyway, your midterm exam again will be on June 21. Yeah, that will be on Tuesday at exactly 3:30 p.m. And then your final exam will be on August 6th. So one thing that you guys might notice under the examination schedule on finals is that they only gave us, of course, 3 dates. That is August 3, August 4, and then August 6. So there is, I don't know, there is no date for Monday and Tuesday classes. So what I did is I just put our exam on August 6th. So just in case that there is a conflict again at this specific date of your final exam, let's say you're going to have another, or let's say uh, you're going to have also another exam with that specific time. So just let me know, okay, so that I can probably change this one into August 3 or August 4, depending on wherever you guys are free, okay? So are we clear so far with your midterm exam schedule and then final exam schedule? Hello? Am I still talking to anyone? Someone? Are you guys listening?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. Just bear with me. So, malapit na tayo matapos. So, the next one is the guide to consultation. So, you guys already know this one. This is my free time where you can consult me. So, let me just change this one because this one is not 11:30 to 7:30. This one is 11:30 to 3:30 p.m. Okay, since 3:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. today is our meeting. Okay. So yeah, every Monday I have this one as my free time. So you can message me. You can, you can have a Zoom meeting if you want, since I am free at this specific time. So that's 11:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. So it's a total of 4 hours. And you will see here that I didn't include the Tuesday, since Tuesday, every Tuesday I'm fully loaded, so 7 to 7. Okay. So I will be only able to cater you guys on Wednesday. Okay. So though it's only 2 hours, so 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. The same with Thursday, it's 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. And on Fridays, I only have this one as my free time. So it's also 2 hours, but it's starting from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Right? Well, anyway, anytime on the day you can, or anytime this week, you can message me. Okay, as long as you can wait for my reply a day after, let's say 24 hours or 48 hours. That maybe that's already my maximum uh, time before I will check my canvas. All right. So that's it for the guide to consultation. And then we have here academic honor pledge. This is just a quick survey again, just to say that all of your work is done by you. So you didn't cheat, you didn't plagiarize, you didn't did some dishonesty. Okay, so just answer this one and then agree on everything, and then hit understand and then click submit. The next one is quite similar with the academic honor pledge, but instead of in a form of a survey, this one is in a form of, you'll see, enumerated sentences wherein saying that what is this academic integrity, and then here are some reminders to keep academic integrity in place. Of course, similar. Do not plagiarize, do not copy and paste from the internet, especially if it's not yours. Do not fabricate data, do not falsify or alter record, and so on and so forth. Okay. So above all, just be honest in everything that you're going to do. And you might want to watch this short video also. The next one is also new, which is just tips on how to succeed as an online student. So this is just a 2-minute video. Just watch this one. Okay, this one might motivate you or might give you a technique or tips on how to become successful. In this 2-minute video, you'll be able to solve some of your, let's say, minor problems as an online student. And oops, I forgot to put the due date. So for the getting to know you better, of course, this is where you guys are going to introduce yourself. So just answer this one. Just record yourself and answer this following. So your complete name, where you came from, what is your gadget that you're using right now, what connectivity you have right now, and then what is your expectation to the course and to me as your instructor in this subject. And if you want to say more, then of course you can include that one here on the others. Okay. And yeah, that's pretty much it under week 0. So are we clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes po.
Yes, sir.
Great. So let us proceed now to week 1 and 2. So in here, you're going to learn 2 modules. Okay, but before that, let's go over to the module overview for week 1 and 2. So in here, you will see the topic learning outcomes and then the list of topics. So I will not be reading them one by one anymore since we now only have 8 minutes left. And then we have, I'll just correct this one later on, but this one is actually 2 modules. So the first one is this one, which is the module 1, and this one is the second module, which is the module 2. And there should be another one right here, which is the series and parallel. So let me just put this one real quick. This is the module 1, which was this one is module 1 and 2 combined as one only. That is why this one is just like module 1 right now. So a total of like 3 modules. Okay. And this one was named module 2 since of course this one was already named module 1. Okay, anyway, so all in all, what important is the content of those presentations. Okay, so moving on to the video materials, you will see here the first one is, discuss the module 1, entire module 1. And then the second one discusses the entire module 2. So just watch this video. So this is an hour 51-minute video for the entire module 1. And similar with the module 2, this one is an hour 49-minute video. So this one is just shorter by 2 minutes. Yeah. So all in all, you're going to watch at least 3 hours and 20 minutes. No, 20 plus 20. Yeah, it's like 3 hours and 4. Let's just say 4 hours in total. Okay. And if ever you have a question with specific topic, with that specific, let's say, timeline, so just let me know, okay? Just message me, sir, I cannot understand this part, let's say at exactly 5 minutes, 30 seconds. So would you, or can you give me more example of that one, sir? Something like that. So we can do that one, okay? We can also have a short discussion regarding with that specific topic. And then the rest, C2I is just a supplemental video. Okay, so again, this one came also from YouTube, but they are not made or they're not from me anymore. This one now came from different content creators. So this one came from region 10 ESC. The next one came from the organic chemistry, and so on and so forth.
Introduction to electric power.
So just in case that you need more information or clarification with specific topic, okay? And then you'll see here the ebook that was already on our homepage, and the reference of this week 1. So any questions so far?
Wala po.
Sir.
Wala po, sir.
Sure, because our next meeting will be next week Monday already. Anyway, so that is it for the module overview, and then here is the PDF for the module 1, PDF for the module 2. So I will not be showing this one to you guys anymore. Just check them out later on. And then for the watch video, so this one is similar with what we have under video materials. It's just that this one is more specific. So we have here the pre-meet video, which is only 2, and then the supplemental video. And then later on, you will see here the link for this meeting that we're having right now. And yeah, this is a practice exercise. So this is not really graded, even though this one came from Canvas, but this one is not graded. Okay. So you can have as many attempts as you want, unlimited attempt, and then of course, whatever is the highest score will be keep it here. So this is a good practice before taking, those official quizzes. So we have 3 quizzes. So the first one is assignment number 1 or example number 8. We have exercise number 1, and then the real quiz, which is 130 points. Okay, that came from this module 2. So just answer these before May 23. Similar with the case study number 1. So this will due on May 23. Okay, so you guys already know what to do with these case studies. So just read these facts and then read this question and just share your, your own knowledge or your own opinion regarding with this one. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the week 1 and 2. And then next week, we'll move on to the week 3 and 4 already, since we're already behind with our schedule. But for now, of course, just focus on this week 1 and 2. So you guys have a lot of things to do under this module. So any question or clarification so far?
None, sir.
Yes, Mr. Filio.
Sir, yung meeting po tomorrow, need pa ba magdala ng ID para makapasok, sir?
Ano ba kayong ID? Kasi dapat meron, syempre. Pwede naman kayo mag-process. Meron kaming ID. Parang may nakita kong nagpa-process ng ID doon. Pinipicture na doon. And then maybe after an hour or I don't know, maybe a day, sa kanila ibibigay yung ID. Parang ganun yung nakita ko.
Thank
Punta
you,
kayo
sir.
para makapag-inquire kayo regarding with your ID. Okay. Of course, do not forget your waiver, your PhilHealth, and then your vaccination certificate. And then before I will forget, as you guys have already see, all of the modules already has a pre-made video. So all of our meetings will be just a consultation meeting. So mas makakapag-save tayo ng time kapag ganon, instead of us having a 4 parts of Zoom meeting, or let's say 5 parts of Zoom meeting to finish one module. There's a message right here. So sa lab 4, isang copy lang po ba per group? Yes, there's 1 copy. Okay. Makikita nyo doon merong group names, group members. So that will serve as your group report. So isang copy lang kailangan. Okay. And what else? Ano pa ba? So no need to bring your laptop tomorrow. Just that paper. And then hihiram na lang tayo ng mga tools or mga kakailangan ninyo for tomorrow's laboratory. Lab number 4. Okay. And then lab number 3. So of course, i-extend yung date niyan. Okay, kasi magla-lab number 4 muna tayo bago lab number 3. Okay, kasabay kasi. Anyway, we don't have enough time anymore. So yeah, that's it. So thank you guys for coming. And if ever you have a question, just message me. So goodbye
Sir,
and a blessed day to all of you.
Sir.
Ano yan?
Sir, binago mo yung group.
Ano yan?
Or yun ba yung dati?
Ano?
Binago mo po yung group.
Kung ano yung nakikita nyo ngayon dito. Wala, hindi ko makita dito. Punta ka sa dashboard, sa subject ni mismo. Okay, na electrical circuits lab. Makikita nyo yun sa people dito. Okay, kung ano yung group nyo, group 1 or group 2. Paki-check na lang. Kung nagpabago ka
Okay po,
before,
sir.
update ko yun. Alright.
Okay po. Thank you po.